Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the shit show. I'm your supervisor, the Marine Barbella. So, what are we talking about today? Today, we are going to talk about the Springfield Armory Echelon. So, the Springfield Echelon is something that was released last year, and it is the competitor on a modular handgun standpoint as well as a duty handgun. In my opinion, the Echelon is the best modular handgun on the market right now. So, modular handguns started with Sig Sauer's P250, which was later replaced by the P320. However, I think the Echelon has come out and they have done everything better than any modular handgun there is. So, the Echelon now, as of just a couple months ago, comes in several different variants, but it comes in two different sizes. So you have the full size Echelon, which is a 4.5-inch barrel and has a full size frame. Now, within the last couple of months or a month or so, Springfield has also released the Springfield Echelon 4.0C, better known as the Echelon Compact. Fortunate enough for me, I've gotten a hold of both of them and they're great. So, the Springfield Echelon full size. It is not loaded. There's no mag in it. So the full size is, like I said, a 4.5-inch barrel with a full size frame. Why is Echelon better than the 320? So many reasons, but let's start with the grip module. So with the grip module for the full size Echelon, you get not only a standard grip module when you purchase it, but you also get 3 back straps, small, medium, large. Mine currently has the small on it, as you know, I have meaty hands, but I don't have large hands. So the small fits me really well and I really like it. There's some excess on the grip here. When you put in your standard size mag, there's even a little bit more, very, very little, but a little bit. The other thing with these is that when you purchase the grip modules, you can get the small or the large as well. This one's standard, so it's considered the medium. But it also comes with the 3 back straps as well. So you can get even more customized with the grip on these, as opposed to the 320, which comes with different grip modules, or you can purchase different grip modules, but you don't get the back strap change out. So you better hope that that small, medium, or large grip module is just the way you want it, or you're going to pay extra and you're going to put something like a Wilson Combat grip on it. Now you can still do that with these if you want to, but I think for me, the standard grip module on this is great. The only reason I would consider changing out the grip module on my Echelon is for competition. I would probably want a little bit, maybe a little bit more of an aluminum grip module or steel to help balance out that recoil. Also, other things that they have done just amazing with the Echelon. As I said before, this is a modular handgun. So this operates off that same trigger idea as the P320. So the serialized piece of the Echelon is the trigger mechanism, which on the Echelon is called the controlled operating group or the COG system. So it's all just one piece comes out. You can swap out the grips, the slide, the barrel, all that stuff. Other things that they did great on this, in my personal opinion, so you have your serrations here in the front. You have your serrations in the back. You also have these little like dovetails here at the rear of the firearm, as well as here right behind where the barrel ends here, or the, you know, the back portion of the barrel here. Which makes just extremely easy racking, no matter which one you decide to use. Like, I think it's great. The grip texture or the serration texture on these is really good. They've also done, so they did the typical U-notch sight the tritium front sight. You can also get the 3-dot sight, which is tritium front and back. Um, recently, maybe a couple months ago, they started releasing these in FDE as well as OD green. So keep an eye out for those. And then they also did the Echelon comp. So imagine the rear or the front sight being moved back just a touch, and there being not only a cut in the slide, but a cut in the barrel as well, so that the Echelon is integrally compensated. Um, so overall, a great pistol. The trigger on these things is amazing. Like I said before, it's not loaded, but just to show you the reset and the trigger pull on this. So this is your wall right here. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Wall. Break. Reset. Pretty amazing trigger right out of the box, in my personal opinion. I mean, maybe a little spongy compared to what some people are used to. I don't think it's that bad. I took this and the compact out last week and shot both of them. I put about 60 rounds through this one. I put about 40 through the compact, and they were both fantastic. This is also ambidextrous in every way. So your slide stop is ambidextrous on this. And then your, if this had a safety, it would be ambidextrous as well. I believe they are in the works on that. The mag release is ambidextrous, so you can go either way. Me having smaller hands, something that I learned in the Marine Corps when I was shooting the M9, if you've ever shot the M9 and you know anything about what it's like, I hated it. Because with the M9, a lot of times when I would do my reloads, you would have to completely reposition your hand in order to get a reload, get back into position, and take your shots. So with a speed reload, that can be very inconvenient. One thing that I quickly figured out, I think after my first time on the range with the M9, was to swap my mag release. So that when I would go to release the mag, like, yes, I'm making a little bit of an adjustment to my grip, but it's not significant. It's more of a grip change with just moving my fingers as opposed to having to rotate my hand completely. So this being ambidextrous works perfect for me, because if I'm doing a speed reload, I can still utilize that same technique that I learned in the Marine Corps. I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of trolls out there that say not to do that, but it's what works for me. So ambidextrous, it's great. The texture on this thing, on the grip, is great. So it's textured along your grip, obviously, up top. And then right here, and this is on both sides, the Echelon has like a built-in gas pedal. That is textured as well. So it makes it very easy to figure out. Like for me, my trigger finger sits right there at the very back of that gas pedal. And since it's textured, I know that that's where my finger can go, and I'm not going to have to worry about like catching myself on the slide or anything like that. There is a gas pedal, as I said, on the other side. So when you're aiming, there's a spot for you to put your thumb. Your takedown lever is also textured. So when it comes to breaking it down, your texture here helps kind of rotate this. I know for me early on, this thing right out of the box, the takedown lever is a little bit difficult to work with, but that texture helps a little bit with the rotation. So I think, as I've said 1,000 times, the Echelon to me is the best modular handgun on the market. This standard version comes with, depending on which one you buy, so you have the civilian or the commercial version, which will come with 2 mags. You have the first line edition, which is your first responders discount, will come with 3 mags. This is a first line version. So this one came with 3 mags. So it comes with 2 17s and a 20. It also comes with an extension in the box to turn one of my 17s into a 20 so that I would have two 20s and a 17. Um, the commercial version would come with a 17 and a 20. And if I remember correctly, it does come with the +3 extension, so you can turn them both into 20s if you'd like. If you have not seen what these look like with the extended mags in them, they look pretty badass. So this is your full size and your compact. So the full size has the extended mag, the compact has the standard mag. Looks the same in either gun. The only difference with the compact is that you're going to get a 15 and an 18 round mag. So that extension for Springfield is a +3. And like I said, I think that these with the extended mag, they just look awesome. And I love my extended mags. But you can also use the standard mags. So now you have the compact, which is better for carry. So if you want to concealed carry it, obviously concealed carrying it with the standard mag would make more sense than it would to carry it with the extended mag. However, if you can get away with the extended mag, it looks badass. Why not? They may be more inclined to run because it looks badass. Who knows? Mine also looks pretty badass. So I have installed the Holosun 507C, the red dot. So the 507C is a multi-reticle. I just prefer that. I prefer the circle and dot. I've also installed the Holosun PID, which is Holosun's light. Hopefully in the near future, they will be coming out with the Holosun PID-K, which is the compact version. Guess what pistol I'm going to put that one on. So now with the compact, as I said, there is a bit of a difference in size. So if I can get these both together. So you have your full size, which is obviously half an inch bigger in the barrel and slide. And then if you look at the grip, if I can get that angled correctly, there is a bit of a difference in the grips as well. So let me turn that around. So probably about a ½ inch in the grip as well. Like I said, these right now, probably my favorite pistols. I think that these are great. These Echelons truly are amazing. You're going to get the same trigger pull and stuff out of this one as you do out of the standard. So this one has that same wall, break, reset. Literally the same. Like I said before, these are designed for duty, the full size especially. So they have a little bit of a heavier trigger pull because they don't want those accidental discharges. I'm hoping in the near future to get a holster for this one and try carrying it. This one's probably a little bit more inclined and better for carrying in the winter months for me. Typically I carry a Hellcat variant of some sort. So I really like the pros. The RDP was my first one. They are terrific carries as well, and I have nothing against the Hellcats. I just really like the idea of the modular system and the fact that they went very ambidextrous and very customizable with the Echelons. One of the other things that they did so well with the Echelon that I think is fantastic, and there is no handgun on the market that can outdo them right now on this, is the variable interface system. So with the Springfield Echelon, they came out with the variable interface system. The variable interface system fits over 30 optics directly mounted to the handgun. So you still get co-witness out of your iron sights in case your optic fails. So in your Echelon box, you're going to get the pin sets for the variable interface system. So you get these little sets that have different pins set up for different footprints of optics. In the top of your handgun, you're going to find little holes, and your different optic, those pins will go in different holes based on the footprint of optic that you have. So if you find this little flyer here that shows you what pin sets are for what optics, it'll actually show you where your pins go in the firearm as well. So whether it's RMR, it's RMSC, it's SMSC, all those fit. The only optics that you would require a plate for would be things like the doctor footprint, and a couple of others. But with most of the optics that people use nowadays, this system, for the most part, covers the optics that people would typically use nowadays. So there is not a single handgun on the market that can beat that right now. So, I mean, it's amazing. I directly fitted my Holosun 507C to my Echelon, and the pins for that were already in the frame of the handgun, so all I had to do was mount it. When I shot the 60 rounds out of it here recently, I did not use the optic. I actually decided to use the iron sights because it was the first time firing it. I wanted to kind of get a feel for it, of what it would be without the optic. And at a later date, I will work on actually zeroing in the optic and then actually firing it some more and really getting a feel for the Echelon itself. The reason that I ended up not doing that this time was because I had taken both of them out, and the idea was to get a comparison of the difference between the two as far as recoil and things go. So many people out there always gripe about, oh, that half an inch is going to make so much difference in recoil. And yes, to some degree it is, but if you know what you're doing, it shouldn't be that noticeable. So keep an eye out for that video, because I will have the video of the comparison between the two from the videos that I took while I was at the range. But just in conclusion, the Echelon truly is the best handgun on the market, in my opinion. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love a lot of my other ones that I have. I have some great ones back here, and you will get some more information on those later on. I've already done the video of all the Springfields that I own, but we will continue conversating about the different Springfields that are out there, as well as the other brands that I have. I haven't dove too hard into many, other than Canic is giving a run for the money for Springfield now. But those videos will come later, and you will learn more about the firearms that I have, the firearms that I like, and even videos about the little cute ones that might not be so great for you to carry, or that you may not enjoy actually shooting. But in conclusion, so at the end of this video, you will see a code for both Glitch Energy and Blackout Coffee Company. So I am affiliated with Blackout Coffee Company as well as Glitch Energy. And I do get discount codes. So at the end of this video, look out for those discount codes. Go on over get you some Glitch Energy for 10% off, or get you some Blackout Coffee for 20% off. Both great companies. The coffee is great. The Glitch Energy is great. So go ahead and go on over and give those a try. I thank y'all for watching, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one.